Hello, you lovely, lovely people. Look at that bite. Look at that. Look at it. Bee sting. Tonight, sat out here, going to do a video earlier. Got all set up. Bee sting cancelled. But I'm here now. And I'm going to talk a little bit about Pro-Life Traveller. And he's very popular. And I think he's going to be even more popular now with the police. Because there's some serious allegations that's being put forward against him. I don't think he's been charged with anything just yet, but I think he's got a couple of court cases coming up this week, Monday, Tuesday. And I think, if you know Pro-Life Traveller, he's got his lovers, he's got his haters, the same as any YouTuber. But with this particular one, I think he's in a bit of a tight spot. If you've seen his videos, you'll know what I'm talking about, some of his videos. And since this has happened, these allegations have been put forward against him with minors and things like that, and going into these slum areas and I think taking advantage. And I've seen a few of his videos before and I stopped watching them. I just couldn't watch them anymore because, one, I don't like his attitude. I don't have to like his attitude. No one has to like anyone's attitude. People don't have to like my attitude. It's very simple. You just don't watch the videos, and that's what I did. I simply stopped watching these videos. But there were a lot of videos that were close to the bone. The things he was doing in these really poor places, you know, touching these. I don't mean touching these girls inappropriately. I'm not saying that, but just the things he was doing, you know. And anyway, an allegation's been made against him, and now, I don't know how this works, because if he hasn't been charged, why would he go to court? Why would he have to appear in court? I don't know. But you've only got to type it into Google. Just type in Pro-Life Traveller. And it comes up that he's in a spot of bother people. He's in a pretty tight spot, I think. And apparently, a lot of people have been saying that he's been taking his videos down. So the videos that were probably of concern to the police, he's took them down. But of course, if the police want them, they can get them. But why on earth would you want to come to the Philippines and do what he was doing? You know, he's got a kid in that here, he's got a girlfriend here. Why would you want to be going into slum areas and basically taking the piss out of the people there? That's what I can say, and that's what I saw in his videos. And it's come back to bite him. Now, I got a few comments months ago from people saying to me, why don't you make a video of Pro-Life Traveller about what he's doing, going into these slum areas and just taking advantage of people and just laughing at them and stuff. And this is what he was doing, people. I think he's from Estonia. He's got an accent that I just can't stand. I just don't like his attitude. Like I said, many people love him, many people hate him. And just because I don't like his attitude means nothing. But I just didn't like the way he spoke. I didn't like his persona. I didn't seem to like the way he was there presented himself. But he was getting a lot of clicks, but I think he was doing the wrong thing to get the clicks. Many people treat YouTube as a business, as an income. So they trying to generate clicks all the time. But I think the way he was going about it, it was only a matter of time before something like this was going to happen. Because I think many people, when they come here to the Philippines, they just think they can do anything. They think they can down people in slum areas to make themselves look better, to gain views. Now, I know there's a lot of people who like that. Sick Grandpa, for God's sake, he's made some videos of me. He's made videos of every YouTube vlogger in the Philippines, I think. It's always detrimental, but again, some people love him. Some people like the way he is. To be honest with you, I mean, when he makes videos of me and other people, I do watch him and I do laugh at what he's saying, even the things about me. It's just, we all have our different, all YouTube channels, we all have our different ways of, presenting a video. And if we're all the same, what would be the point of vloggers? It would be pointless. But at the same time, you've got to keep it clean. You've got to keep it clean, and you can't go around making videos and subjecting and basically laughing at these impoverished people, young people, young girls I'm talking here. That's what it says on the internet. That's what it says. So we will see what happens. We'll wait and see. But anything like that in the Philippines is a serious allegation. It's serious. Can you imagine having that against your name? Now I know he's been rushing to get a passport for his girlfriend and his baby, to get out of the country. Well, depending on what happens this week, will depend if he's allowed to even leave the country. Personally speaking, if one person's made an allegation, it won't be long before there's other people who will also be making allegations, because there were some of his videos, people, you've only got to, you can't now because he's took them down. Now, why would you take them down if there was nothing in there to drop you in it? Why would you take them down? Well, he's took them down. He's took a lot of videos down, and he's changed his videos now. He's changed what he's doing now. If you haven't done it, if you know you haven't done anything wrong, then why would you take your videos down? If you haven't done anything to like incriminate yourself here, why would you take it down? But he's took a lot down apparently. Now I don't want to sort of investigate him anymore, because I don't really care about the guy. But what I do care about is Vitaly, when they come over here and they have a good following of people. They have good channels, TikTok channels, and YouTube channels that are very successful. But they come over here and they can really mess things up for us. For the vloggers who do try and tell you what it's like in the Philippines, living here as a full-time resident. The things to watch for, the things not to watch for, what to expect, what not to expect. Because that's what we do, John from, like a British expat in the Philippines, he's got a daily vlog that he puts out there of his thought for the day. Ian, from Ian, lived in the Philippines. He puts his vlogs out there, genuine living in the Philippines, day-to-day things. Now, because I'm in a bit of a predicament with my wife's family, or was, I've always got drama going on sometimes but it's been okay lately. But her other family live in Liloy, where she's going down there on, this is just changing the subject a little bit. She's going down there on Thursday. We've heard, and I'm going down as well, we've heard that they've cut a lot of her coconut trees down on the land. And the reason they've done that is because she decided not to give them anything of the land because of their, how they were. So what they've done now, they've got back on her and cut and sold many, many coconut trees. So we're going down there on Thursday morning, early Thursday morning. I will do a video. I will show you what's happened. But we've been told, we don't know how many coconut trees, but we've been told it's a lot. So this is what happens, people. Drama. For me, it's not so much drama, because it's not my land. It's my wife's land, and there's always animosity between families when someone's got something in their family and someone hasn't. They will cause shit and stink, and there's jealousy, what will come out, and bad words come out, and the backstabbing goes on behind closed doors, even open doors in my wife's family sometimes. And this is what's happened. So they've gone down, cut the coconut trees down and sold them. I will, watch this space. I will go down there do a video of the trees that have been cut down, because there will be remnants of the trees everywhere. And I'll show you, and I'll find out more about it. But getting back to Pro-Life Traveller, it looked like it's looking to me not very good. And you can go on Facebook, and all there's something on Facebook about. Just type his name into Google: Pro-Life Traveller, vlogger in the Philippines, allegations, something like that, and it'll come up. And there's a thing, all the allegations that he's been accused of. But like I said, he hasn't been. It says he hasn't been charged or something like that. But then why would he be in court? I don't know how that works here. Again, here, the courts and the judicial system here is, I think it's a law unto itself. I really do. But a simple allegation, like my friend who's back in the USA now, his disgruntled partner made an allegation against him. He served 3 years waiting for a case that didn't happen. He was charged with something else. It was vexing or something. I can't remember now. But we will see. We will see. But I just don't understand how you would have to appear in court without a charge, with an allegation. We will see. We will find out. Anyway, I'm bloody hurting that. Ooh. There's these big bees. I was told by a subscriber, because I didn't know bees come out of a night time. I thought, they go back to the hive and they're happy doing their thing until the next working day. But apparently bees who are sick don't go back to the hive to die. They go elsewhere, and they come in here with the lights on. And people say they won't sting you if you don't shrug them off. Well, I didn't shrug that off because I didn't know it was on there, because I was sat here and they just come and stung me, and then I've got rid of it now because it did drop off, and my wife pulled the sting out. It's about that long, the sting. It's fairly long. And oh look, the tiling people, the tiling all outside now is done. The veranda, the tiles inside there, it's done. I've just got to do this now, the seating area here, and underneath got to do all this skim coated and painted. But look, altogether I've put down about 480 60 by 60 tiles, and I'm still not finished. But I'm finished out here now. So I've got to grout it, people. I've just got to grout it, and that's another job. That's another job. That's a job less for when the second baby is due. I'm trying to get everything done before the baby's due. Got 2 bedrooms to tile and finished. Bathroom is finished, tiled, all decorated out. It's going pretty well, but I feel damned exhausted with doing all this. And that's why I haven't been making a lot of videos, people, because I've been doing this amongst other daily things that I have to do and responsibilities. So that's why I haven't been making a lot of videos. I haven't been out fishing at all. I haven't been out fishing. I said to my wife, it's pointless me having this fishing gear. I can't get out. I'm just looking at my fishing rods, polishing my fishing reels that don't need polishing because they've got no salt on them. I haven't been out, but I will. I keep saying that, don't I? I do keep saying that. But if you come to the bloody Philippines, if you come to any country, you don't go around taking the mick out of the people who have less fortune than yourself. It's not about that, is it? It's not. And also, I've got to say this before I go. I never give to kids, street kids, beggars in the street. I never do. And it was my wife who told me this. She said, Stephen, 1, it's illegal to give beggars money. It's illegal to give them. And she said, the second thing, which is most important, they're kids. You're giving kids, they could just say anything. They could. So when I see them, my wife she deals with it. Sometimes she gives, sometimes she doesn't, but I just walk straight away from it. I don't even talk because I don't want an allegation against me about anything, Not that it would probably not happen, but you don't know. Don't put yourself in a situation where you can get an allegation that is made against you. Because here, it's not pretty, people. It's not pretty in your own country. Never mind here in the Philippines. It's not at all. My God. So I don't do that, you know. And you might think, tight bastard. But it's not about being tight. It's about being not breaking the law, keeping my nose clean, doing everything right. I'm not going to give money to kids when I shouldn't be doing it. You just don't do it. If you want to give to homeless kids or homeless families, do a charity. Not yourself, but donate to a charity. I think people who do this, who make videos of themselves giving money or food to poor families, that's okay, but don't do a video on it. Why do you want to highlight yourself doing that? You know, is it maybe because you want to think, oh, look at me, I'm doing this? No. The most kindest people in the world do niceties in silence because they don't need people to know what they're doing to make themselves feel good. It makes them feel good just by doing it and keeping it to themselves. Donating money or, sponsoring a family. Just don't put yourselves in that bloody spotlight. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens. So, Pro-Life Travel, I reckon there's a lot of traffic. He had a lot of traffic anyway, but I reckon there'll be a lot of traffic going to his channel because they'll be wanting to know what's happening. And I did today, actually, when I heard about it. And there's many writers on his last video saying, oh, we're here because of these allegations that's being made against him. How many people are here because they want to find out what's going on? Well, have a look yourself, people. But I think he's in Doomageddon as well. He's one of the Doomageddon squad, I believe. Again, drama in Doomageddon. I would never come here and, put myself out as a sex tourist. Never. I just don't know why people do it. You know, when they go to Walking Street or Red Street, whatever it's called, and they video and that. Why do they do that? Why? I just don't get it. I don't get it. Horses for courses. Anyway, people, I'm going now because I'm going to put something on it. I don't know what. I'm going to put some alcohol in it, I think. Hi, you see me in a couple of days' time. I'll be proper shut. Anyway, people, good night. God bless. See you next time. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye. Have a lovely evening.